Welcome back to the Trading Show. My name is David. I'm joined with
JP, the Zen Master.
JP. So is there any French in the background of your name? Or?
Culturally only. So my grandma was in love with a French actor, Jean-Paul Belmondo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's about it.
Story?
True story, yeah.
Did you marry him? Or?
I think it's fantasy. I don't know, yeah.
How did your grandfather feel about her wanting to name you after her lover?
Good question. I don't know. I didn't know him very well, honestly.
Okay, fair enough. We're getting a little personal here. So
yeah, that's all good.
at any point, if you want to stop the conversation, we can totally
She
stop.
allegedly did have a fling with B.B. King, though.
Really? B.B. King, the...
honest story, yeah, the blues, yeah, the famous blues singer, yeah. I'll tell you more about that later. I'll get more details about that.
I want to know, man.
She's still alive, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Oh, can we bring her on the show?
Maybe we'll get her as a caller. Right.
SoFlo Angler said, JP has a voice for radio. Is that a compliment or is that a
I think it is. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'll take that as a compliment too. Beautiful. All right, guys. So I started day off with a W today. And so let me kind of show you what I got into today. I let the FOMO control me a little bit. So here was my trade. I saw Bitcoin spike. I saw volume spike. I market ordered along. Don't judge me. And we got in at around 70.7, about 70.8K. And, you know, we were kind of chopping. We were trending up. So I stayed in the trade. I would move my stop loss up, you know, below the 9-day, below the 21-day moving average as it kept going up on the 5-minute time frame. And then we saw that big spike above 71K. And so I decided to take to close my position and take some profit. We'll take all of my profit. So I ended up starting the day with a 20% gain. And of course, my haptic pad is dying. Don't die, man. Just survive a little longer.
Revive it.
And so this was a trade. It was a 67x long, 20% gain, made 143 bucks. This lasted a total of, it's one thing I like about Bitunix. It tells you how long you've been in the position for. It lasted 20 minutes. What is that per hour? So times 3, 140 times 3. What are 280, 380, 400,
500, something like
that. I made 440 bucks an hour.
Hey.
Join me for more life hacks. Thank you very much. Thank you. And so I'm obviously just kidding. But, you know, yesterday I took a couple L's yesterday. It's not all peaches and, what's the saying? Roses and peaches? Or
peaches and cream? I don't know.
It's all peaches. No, peaches and cream are delicious. I lost money on a short. I was 9%. I forget what the hell I was doing there. This one also lost money on a short. And this one, Venice, so I tried to limit order and then ended up market ordering me and I didn't want it. So I got out. I took a little bit of a hit there. $10. No, don't tell my wife. And so yeah, you know, obviously, you know, you win some, you lose some, but right now I might have taken, you know, I was telling JP in the beginning, cause there's definitely times where I take profits too early, but I try to remind myself, no one ever went broke taking profits, right?
Literally.
And so I was yelling at JP before the show. I was like, bro, why didn't you talk me out of it? Because we saw Bitcoin cross above 71.1. That's where I cashed out my trade. And it kept going and going. I was like, damn it. So I yelled at JP, and JP, I just want to say I'm sorry. All right. I got a poll up, right? What is the feeling from the people watching? Do you guys think we see continuation up to 74,000? Or do you think we see a rejection down to below 70K? Right now, we're below 71K. JP, real quick, as we are under 71,000, do you think this is a off of, we've had what, 4 consecutive, oh, these are 1-minute candles. We'll go to the 5-minute. We had a pretty big dumper on the 5-minute. We're catching some support at our 9-day moving average. Any potential opportunity for a long here as we kind of sit here and watch price action?
Possibly, but it's a little bit late. It's a little bit FOMO in, I think. But I believe we may see a move up. I would like to start with the liquidity chart here. And once again, this is a chart showing us the stop losses and liquidation levels of futures traders, with short liquidations being above us and long liquidations below us. And yesterday I was in the charts and I saw us coming down. We had a downturn yesterday evening, and check out how we were coming so close to the liquidity to the downside. And I'm like, there's no way we got to take this liquidity, you know. somehow, some way, and it sipped it. As you can see, it sipped the liquidity, but it did not do an entire run. So this is a good example.
So we used one of the paper straws.
What was that?
You said it sipped the liquidity,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it sipped it.
Like it sipped it through a paper straw. We know the paper straws, you can't sip too long before it collapses.
Exactly. One of those California paper straws, yes.
Trying to save the turtles, man.
So this is a perfect example of liquidity lishmidity. Remember that term?
I don't know. I'll be honest, man. I don't know if I like that.
It literally means liquidity means nothing in the whole scheme of things. You know, your indicator means nothing. When Bitcoin wants to move, it's going to move. So it sipped the liquidity, but it did not do an entire liquidity run. It turned around, and here we are sipping the top liquidity now, which is more concentrated. So we touched it, and there's a lot more liquidity there for us. Ideally, you probably want a better entry. I don't like to just buy a breakout like that. So we have to look at some of the small time frames, and let's definitely look at the 30-minute time frame to see what the momentum is for the day.
Dumping, bro. Look at this.
See? Yeah, bad entry, see?
So actually, I think this might be a great
Maybe
time
a good entry.
Yeah, you know, so I'm looking at the 30-minute here. A couple things.
Yeah.
One, obviously there's still 20. This candle session just opened. And you know what? This volume is on pace to outpace the previous volume.
Yeah.
But we got VWAP right here at 70,534. We already saw somewhat of a wick there, right? And it's testing it again. And it looks like it just dipped below. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It would be like trying to catch a falling knife here.
Yes. Man, what a downturn on that.
Yeah, that's a big dumper there.
Yeah.
15 minutes engulfing the previous two green candles, and volume is rapidly increasing on the 15. Let's check the 10-minute. Baby blood diamond on the 10-minute with another red dot anchor wave for a potential short setup, maybe in 10 more candle sessions on the 10-minute. 5-minute momentum's rolling over. 3-minute yellow red X momentum rolling over with the RSI and the Stokes. VWAP expanding to the downside with money flow. Money flow is still in the green, but it is definitely we did make higher highs on money flow, which is good. Okay. But this thing is heading to zero, or not to zero, but heading to negative.
Yep.
Negative money flow, and then just kind of circling through the 1 minute. 1 minute close below VWAP upper band. We'll see if it gets rejected or reclaims here. Maybe the 1 minute does print a morning star pattern, but patterns on the super low time frames like the 1 minute, 2 minute, or even the 5 minute are a lot less dependable than once you get above 15 minute and above, especially the 30 minute. I think JP and I both are fans of the 30-minute time frame.
Very much so.
So my question is, JP, the knife is falling. Where does it hit some concrete or some wooden board or whatever stops a knife?
Okay. Well, I'm looking at the 30-minute right now. We may have some support at 70,086.
70K even?
Yeah. I'm looking at the 50 and the 21 kind of converging here, and also a previous resistance zone right here. If I can draw a trend line. There we go. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, so there may be some support there. It's 30-minute. Let's look at our momentum indicator. And this has been fairly accurate for a daily move for us. And what I noticed is that the money flow has been very much lagging. And the momentum waves and the VWAP has been really more accurate for the move. So you see the huge move up on our momentum wave. Maybe that'll print a red dot though soon. Yeah. And the VWAP is kind of putting in a lower low here. So it seems like it's a bit extended. It seems like the momentum is still to the upside, but it may be a little bit extended, on a 30-minute. What do you think?
Yeah. We should see that thing roll over. And if it does, that would be, well, I guess if you take this high, no, that would still be a higher high. I mean, I'm looking here. I'm kind of analyzing this peak and this peak, but obviously we have one in the middle here as well. That ended up being a short trigger wave for Bitcoin on the 30-minute. Yeah, I don't know. I think 70K sounds good to me, man, for a bounce.
Okay.
We got our highest volume area traded at 70K on the 30-minute time frame. You can see here with the VRVP, with that white line extended to the left. We have some level of confluence with our market cipher, the ribbon 8, which is just a blend of moving averages. And it's a big round psychological number, right?
Absolutely.
70,000. If we lose 70K again, man, I feel like we're going to be in the same price action. Do you remember, JP? I think it was a few months ago, man, where no, that's 2024. Let's go 4 hour. Let me find that time frame where we just kept, I think it was like here. Yeah, it was like right here, right? We'd make a big move up, get to 92, chop, 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 come right back down to 83. Big move up, 92, 93, chop, 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 come down to 88.
Yeah.
Big move up, chop, up, chop. It was just a choppy market. If you zoom out, we kind of had a local blow-off top. I don't even know if you can call it a blow-off top. And then the big dump came.
Yes.
So could we be seeing this, right? This kind of price action down here?
Absolutely.
I mean, what do you think? You think this is?
It could be, but when we so we kind of, it looked like we tried to have our blow off top, when we went to 73,500. It looks like that was somewhat of a blow up top, but here we are filling that range again, right?
Yeah.
So this could chop around, but honestly, if we can keep filling this range and chop around more to the right, I think that will give us a more likelihood to the upside, because we should have dumped already. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. I mean, let me see the 4 hour momentum. Green dot, fresh green dot on the 4 hour. So that's, I guess, a positive, right?
That is a positive, yeah.
Momentum looks good. Money flow looks fine. VWAP expanding to the upside. That's on the 4 hour time frame. 1 hour shows continuation. We did get that green dot, but it did not have a reversal triangle there. So and so my green dot of doom theory has not fulfilled on this time frame.
Yeah.
I think 1 hour looks good too, man. I really like seeing this sharp V-shaped recovery. Once we hit, once momentum started tracking down. I mean, this is about as sharp as it gets, right? And what does this tell you? That tells you that the car was somehow moving 80 miles an hour and you had the best driver behind the car and it just zipped right around a corner and did a U-turn perfectly and it just immediately got back up to 80 miles an hour. So that is what this is right here. Maybe that's a bad analogy. I don't know. I'm not the best at analogies. But sharp, this isn't like, this is, what's sharper than a V?
A V is pretty sharp.
That's pretty sharp, yeah. There's none.
A W would be a two V's though.
Yeah.
Right.
Never mind. There's unless it's some like different language, some different language.
Is there some type of maybe cup and handle forming on a 1 hour? Could that be some type of cup we're completing now, and then we need one more handle
here
down to 70?
Are you talking about right here?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the cup. There's no handle yet. But could that be a cup? Yes. Maybe a cup right up to that resistance and then handle down to 70K.
So this would mean we want to get a little continuation and a close above 71.4.
Absolutely.
Right? And then what we can do, we can try to figure out, and I don't want to say front run, but try to figure out where this handle is going to catch some level of support. If we do get a run up to 71.5, this will give us essentially a double top, setting up for that essentially a bull flag, right? A falling channel, a bull flag, whatever you want to call it.
Breaking out already, technically, yes.
On this one?
Yeah, that's a bull flag. It's breaking out, but you see how I'm saying it's a little bit late to be getting in. We're getting the last 30% of the move.
Yeah.
20% of the move.
Let's see what this
Take a look at the 1 minute real quick if you can. We kind of bounced off the 200 moving average. We put in 3 white soldiers. We kind of consolidate in a little bit. It also could be a little bear flag as well.
My issue with this, JP, is the volume was decreasing.
It is decreasing. That's
like,
correct.
right, you're talking about these 3 candles here, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, my concern was that volume dropped. And so that told me that there was really no there wasn't any velocity behind the move, right? And I think that's why you kind of got you erased the previous 2 candles with one red 1 minute candle. And so we very well, I mean, you did point out a bear flag here, which could be
a bear flag. Yep.
This might turn into an extended bear flag, bear pennant, whatever you want to call it. Same idea. Should break to the downside. This measured move would bring us down to the 786, right below our VWAP midband, just below 70,000, which is the level you were talking about in terms of a key support level for Bitcoin. I would be willing to long Bitcoin at 70K. I just don't know if I'm confident enough to put in a limit order and kind of set it and forget it.
Come on.
What, you think I should?
Okay. You'll just listen to me, huh?
Probably, yeah. Should I?
What does the chat think? Should we ask the chat? Like, should we go long or short? They were right last time. Rex, what should we do?
All right, guys. We're going to do a quick 1 and 2. Should I put in a limit long order on Bitcoin at $70,000? Put a 1 for yes, put a 2 for no. Okay? 1 for yes, 2 for no, putting in the limit order no matter what. At 70K, if you feel confident 70K is going to hold support and bounce, obviously you're going to want to put a 1 and vote yes. Let me just run through the chat, give some love to the people watching. First and foremost, big thank you to the moderators, of course, for moderating. Although the chat's been pretty good, and I haven't seen any. Must be a bear market because I haven't seen any of those bullshit scammers in here.
Good.
And so shout out to Broke Yoshi. HXC said hola. We already said hi to Soulflanger. Ricky said, nobody cares, work harder. Wait, what? Nobody cares about what? Anyways. Oh, yeah. And Soulflanger said, compliment, of course. Sounds like a sports announcer. There you go. Rex said, how about this move to the upside? Market makers are working so hard to keep the pup down. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into the whole market maker and, yada, yada. But still, yeah, I mean, I get your point. Too late for a long. Yeah, you're kind of in the JP camp there. I thought I was listening to the radio. JP voice is great. Okay, JP.
All right.
We might have to tokenize your voice there, my friend, or at least get some insurance on it. What's sharper than a V? A Trump tweet. That was a good one. That was pretty funny.
I like that.
Okay, so I'm just looking at this. I think so we have 3 1s and 3 2s. So it's split down the middle, man.
So every time frame looks bullish. All the small time frames, 1 minute, 2 minute, 15 minute. Everything's above moving averages. We're actively pumping, which is good, but that's kind of the problem, We need some.
He said that's kind of the problem.
We need some type of consolidation, bullish consolidation. Can we find a bull flag? Can we find some type of rising triangle, something, ascending triangle, something? A cup and handle.
Well, this 1 minute bear flag's kind of playing out. I honestly, bro, I'll be honest with you. I don't like trading 1 minute patterns. I get burned every single time. We see a red X flashing on this 1 minute candle here. I mean, I did it live on the trading show. People watched me lose because I think it was actually the same scenario. We broke below. I waited for the retest. I got in on the retest. It failed. It started going down and it just shot right back up in one candle.
Yeah.
It took out the last 4 candles and I got stopped out of my trade.
Yeah.
And so that's the 1 minute, but it does give us kind of a glimpse into what we can expect on the higher time frames. You can see Bitcoin seeing a nice push up now. Let's see the momentum here on Bitcoin, and we'll get into some altcoins. We'll get into some AI. So JP, I want you to pick an AI token. I'm going to do Venice token.
Okay.
Triple V. If you want to do BitTensor or Render, Virtuals, whatever you want to do, because the theme on the thumbnail today was AI. So I definitely want to give people a couple of AI trade setups.
Virtuals, but is Fetch any good? Or is that
I personally don't trade Fetch, or I don't hold any Fetch, but if you want to do Fetch, if there's an opportunity to make money, I don't
do
care.
Virtuals. I'll do Virtuals.
Okay. You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well, do you already have yours lined up?
Kind of.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I haven't looked yet.
First.
Go ahead.
All right. Look at that. JP?
I'm looking.
What do you see here, my friend?
I see some type of tweezer top.
Look
actually.
for the signals, man.
Oh,
Look for the market cipher A signals.
Well, there you go. Bigger screen. Okay. The green dot of doom. There we go.
Blue triangle.
Can we go ahead and cue that?
Green dot of doom. I'm scared. Now, this one. Also, shout out to Gina. She's the one that came up with that. So good job, Gina.
Yeah, we love that.
So, guys, I'm telling you, you know what? I'm going to text CryptoFace right now. And I'm going to tell him I found a reverse indicator to market cipher. And while I do that, JP, can you go ahead and do your chart?
Sure.
And I'll let you know if he texts back. He's really bad at texting back.
Absolutely. I'm going to look at some virtuals protocol here. Let's bring it up. Virtuals. Here it is on Binance. Let's do a daily chart. Fix our zoom. And here we are. Virtuals protocol. So it is getting to move like everything else. Bitcoin moves, alts are going to move. Could this be 3 white soldiers? It's 3 green candles in a row after a red candle. It looks like a nice bottom. Look at the RSI, bottomed out, curving up. Fresh green dot, trigger wave on market cipher B. Your money flow is still in the red on the daily, but so is like a lot of other coins probably. Let's go to a smaller time frame, 4 hour. Looks like a bull flag to me. You bounced off your moving average, your 200, you came up. You're now correcting. That may or may not be enough of a correction. Let's go down to a 1 hour. And here we are battling the 200 on the 1 hour. Once again, a bull flag. Your money flows in the green. Stokes a little oversold here. Let's go down to the small time frames. And it is struggling a bit here. It had to move up today. Came down, lower high. A little bit of a struggle. So I would say, let's look at maybe a swing
Can you do me a
time
favor?
frame. Sure.
Maybe real quick.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. It's really bugging the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You see on your browser on the top right, the little X to get rid of the thing that
Is
says
it right there?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. Now back to the important stuff. Go ahead.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Is there
So you're
some
saying it looks rough? Is that kind of what you're saying?
It was the small time frames that
Okay.
was right. It was like the 5. Look at this 5 minute kind of struggling, breaking character, coming down,
We
But-
did put in a higher low though.
Yeah. Well, I see a lower low here. Hold on. Well, I'm sorry. Here we go. Higher high right there. Lower high right there.
Yeah.
You're seeing a higher low right there.
Yes.
Okay.
And
True.
2 higher lows.
True.
But what does RSI tell us? Is there
The
some,
RSI is completely oversold right now. There was some bearish div on it that brought it down. It's oversold. So, this could pop back up, but that looks kind of bear flaggy to me.
yeah.
I'm not in love with it. I was thinking, what about this 1 hour? Let's say if they manipulated it down or somehow price came down, what if we got in on a fib bounce? What if we took the very bottom?
I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta share this. So I text CryptoFace. I said, "Hey, bro, just a heads up. When a blue triangle flashes on cipher A and is followed by a green dot, 8 out of 10 times a dump is coming. Also, I'm live. I told people I text you. This is what he.
What'd he say?
This is his meme there. So I don't know. What does this mean? Does this mean he's mad or look?
It's like a Kermit the Frog
CryptoFace,
type
shout
of-
out to you, my friend.
Hey.
I'll tell you what, man. His indicator market cipher is the best thing I've ever used.
CryptoFace is a legend, man.
Yeah, the guy is a straight up G, bro.
Seriously.
And so I don't know if he popped in because I said we're live. If you're here, CryptoFace, we love you, man. And we love your indicator as well. Thank you very much. And so, okay, I cut you off for the second time.
All good. I'm just about wrapped up here, but I just drew a fib level for the 1 hour time frame on virtuals. So check it out. If we happen to come down to the 50% level, which is what you like, right?
I do like the 50.
That's in confluence with this previous resistance right here. So maybe that might be a good place to get in. Not guaranteed, not financial advice, but this is a possibility here. Because everything is a bit risky right now. It feels chasey. Today feels very much like a gamble. Getting in right now.
What do you think crypto is, dude? Welcome to crypto, my friend.
Yeah,
We're excited to have you.
it can be a gamble in all seriousness, but if you have a repeatable strategy that has an edge, it becomes less of a gamble, and more of a strategy and just educated, risk taking. So that's the way I like to look at it. But it absolutely can be a gamble.
Sorry, I gotta plug this in real quick.
You are good.
I had to plug in my haptic pad. Why'd you show me betting under the desk? Shame on you. You caught me at my worst. Okay. All right. I wanted to go over Venice. Okay. Triple V Venice token. So you guys know, I have said the bane of my existence has been trading River. I cannot make money on it. I don't know why. I hate rivers anyways. I'm more of an ocean guy. Okay. So, but on the flip side, there is one project that I've been pretty good at nailing trend changes, and that is Venice. I hold Venice. We told our community we were buying Venice, and so those of you that got in sub $2 should have cashed out at a 3.5x, or at the very least a 3x at $6. I took some profit off the table around $5.80. I still have a decent amount of Venice left. I did park that dry powder on the side. It is not in my bank account. It is on the side because I think we're going to see some more amazing opportunities to get into some really solid projects. But for Venice, right now, it's seeing a little bit of a dump. And so I haven't looked at this chart this morning. Usually this is like the second chart I look at. I like to find my my trade setups. And so if I go in here, position history, Venice, I made 3.7% on that one. Oh, do you remember this trade? No, not this trade. I'm reminiscing here a little bit. JP, do you remember this trade right here?
How long ago was this?
The virtuals trade? Where we're literally on the phone, and I look over, and it was like Cialis, right? And so that was, man, that's always fun to watch. But, I'm trying to find my Venice trades. Here, I lost one on this one, 27%. That was a short. Again, look, David tried his luck with River again and he lost. Wow. Venice took an L there, took an L on that one. Got a 20% gain on that one. Got a 75% gain on this one. This was a nice one. But anyways, I want to kind of show you that, obviously, I don't get them right 100% of the time, but I got a pretty good gauge on Venice, and I want to start on maybe the 4 hour. 4 hours giving us a little bit of a reversal indicator here with the blue triangle on market cipher. Now, this could see continuation for Venice. We are approaching. Oh, that volume level went away. Let's go ahead and pull up Lux ALGO, and let's see if there's any fair value gaps that need to be filled. Let me clean up this chart just a little bit. And I was looking for, I guess
you could draw them by hand.
I guess that's everything, huh? So a couple things are happening. One, we've crossed above our previous day high, which is good. Previous week low sits right below that that fair value gap, which we just put in. So this gap should close. This gap right here from this massive 4 hour candle, which is a 10% candle on Venice AI. Bottom end of this gap is $5.28. Top end of the gap is $5.71. And we have some confluence here with two different indicators. One, we have a reversal signal. Two, massive liquidity grab up here. And I guess you can say the third level of confluence, JP, is that massive liquidity grab happen at the highest volume, highest traded level by volume on the 4 hour time frame, which is this white line here. So that's not to say that we're immediately going to go in and short Venice, but it does tell us the 4 hour is definitely more bearish, and we expect this gap to fill.
It's like now, a big old double bottom though from here.
A little bit of maybe like a W pattern.
Double bottom with some there's no bull div. Okay. Huh.
You looking for a bull div?
There's none. The second bottom is not.
It's not lower. Okay.
It's not. Okay.
Yeah, I guess you can call this a W pattern here, right? You had your move by lower high, double bottom. The next move should be a bull flag. Now the question is, where is this bull flag? Now, can the bull flag come in and fill the gap? I don't think so, because even if we say this thing is going to make another run up and essentially do a double top on this wick here, your 50% retracement kind of scratches the top of this fair value gap. I think the more likely scenario, and what I would like to see for a strong bounce, and this is something where I would put all my margin behind along here, would be the gold pocket. 551 to 543. That is also where the midline of your fair value gap sits. If I hide this out, there's your midline. If I bring on the fib retracement tool, there's your gold pocket. It sits right there.
Okay.
And so if this truly is going to be a W pattern, I would like to see a 4-hour candle closure above $6 and then consolidation to the downside. This might take, if we do something like this, right? We come up here, we top out, we get a bounce on the 236, we come up, we get a little bit of a bounce at the at the open here on this candle, right? A little bit of a bounce, and ultimately we flash wick down, grab the liquidity down here at our gold pocket, and then bam. This could be a scenario where it's a 4-hour candle erases the entirety of this distribution phase, which, I mean, if my beautiful drawing is correct, we're looking at potentially to Thursday, March 26th. This is me and my cool little drawing. So take that with a grain of salt. But as of right now, though, it looks fairly bearish. We'll see where this 4-hour closes. Because you can say if this 4-hour closes red, you have a double top here, right? And I don't think we can call that a W pattern anymore.
If it starts dumping down, no. It needs to go all the way back down to be a true double top.
You mean all the way back up?
Down, actually. But
no, I mean for the W.
Yeah, to be a full W, yes, it would go up. Yeah, W is a double bottom, basically. You
Correct.
Rounded bottoms, yep.
For me, I like to see the second leg of the move up be a double top. So for me, the perfect W is double bottom, double top.
Gotcha.
Into a bull flag and then a breakout.
Gotcha.
That's not to say that if it closes like this, can we say it's a W pattern? Sure. I guess we'd have to wait and see how that flag, how the bull flag portion of this pattern kind of fills out and plays out. But what I would personally like to see is another move up and then consolidation and then that massive break to the upside. Can we clear that $7.50 level again? I think we can, man. For those of you that were around for the airdrop, my friends, Venice was, I think, trading at almost $20. This chart doesn't show the entire history. This is on Binance. But on DEXs, this thing got up to $18, $19, $20. We're talking about, people got airdrops. My airdrop wasn't a lot. It was like 80 grand for an airdrop. Free money. I cashed out majority of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just not going to. So many times you get an airdrop and you're like, oh my God, it's going to keep going up, and you get completely wrecked. That was not happening. But I did leave some behind. I staked it for a year. I was earning like 50% APY. I was earning some DM tokens as well. Those are worth a lot of money. I think one is worth like $800, bro. It's crazy.
Wow.
So shout out to Eric Voorhees. If you're familiar with DeFi, Eric Voorhees is a pretty big name in DeFi. And so, So for Venice, let's see if we can find a trade setup for you guys. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Let me clean up the chart here a little bit. Let's get rid of our fib as well. We'll keep Lux Algo on there for now. And let's see if, so no gaps that I'm seeing on the 1 hour that could potentially get filled here. Let's zoom into the 30-minute. We're kind of in a pretty large order block here. This is where around 23% of all trading happened between 584 and 569. And so right now we're kind of chopping sideways. And this looks like an evening star pattern here. I mean, it's clear as day, right?
Yeah. What time frame is that?
This is a 30-minute.
30-minute.
Yeah, what I'm looking at is right.
That is a confirmed evening star with high Stokes, red dot.
High Stokes, red dot / blue, baby blood diamond.
Yep.
And decent volume, not increased volume. My only thing is I do not want to short at a pretty big bounce level, right? Which is your VWAP upper band. We had a bounce here, bounce here, bounce here. Yeah. We almost had a bounce. This was a bounce. And now we're getting a bounce. And so the way I'm going to trade this, if I'm going to short this thing and say, look, this is an evening star pattern. I mean, it is an evening star pattern. It's as clear as day. I want to wait for a confirmation, break below our VWAP upper band, maybe come settle in somewhere around here between these market cipher bands, make a run up and short the and short the rejection.
Gotcha.
So the trade will look something like this. We wait for confirmation. We get in. And let's assume this is the wick high. We hide our stop loss below the wick high, and we take this thing down. Maybe we take 50% off the table at our high volume area at around $5.50, and then we take the remainder down to VWAP lower band, which would give us on average around a 4.5 to 1 trade. Taking out 50% when we hit high volume, taking out the other 50% once we hit the VWAP lower band, and of course, trying to find confluence on those support levels on the lower time frames. But volume is increasing here on Venice. We just got to be patient. I think we can get into a short here, you guys. This is the 30-minute. Let me go ahead and clean up these brush strokes really quick. Let me see if the 15-minute. 15 minutes, fairly similar, might give us, and there, I think this would be a good one to trade right here. Okay, so 10, 15, and 30-minute VWAPs are almost identical, okay? We're seeing a bounce right now. This is on the 10-minute time frame. Let's take a look at momentum here. Money flow is starting to curve down. Interesting, though, we're seeing a little bit of a bounce on momentum here.
Yeah, 10-minute, okay.
Yeah. All right, it was trending down, and it kind of it looks like it's kind of bottoming out a little bit. Is it gonna continue to go to the upside potentially? And then just kind of looking down, we got VWAP looking to come back above our 0 line. This money flow looks healthy, man. Look at this money flow.
Very healthy.
Very healthy money flow. So I guess there's a little bit of divergence there between price action and money flow. This also ended up being a double top here on the 10-minute time frame. I'm still interested in a short, though, but I want to wait for a confirmed break below our VWAP line, a retest, rejection, and then we short this thing down. So for those of you paying attention, this is not to say you would get in now, but this would be a trade setup I'd give you all once we break below the entry price. So we want to wait for a break below $5.75. It'll probably go down around $5.55. We're going to wait for it to come back up. Then we're going to get into a short at that $5.75. We're going to put our stop loss at $5.82. And your take profit, take 50% off the table at $5.52 and take the remainder off the table at $5.30. In total, all things considered, that's around a 4.5 to 4.8 to 1 risk to reward ratio, which is a pretty good trade setup. What do you think about that?
Pretty nice.
You like that?
I like it, man.
If you don't like it, you can say you don't like it.
No, I do, especially based on Bitcoin I'm looking at again. It looks like she wants to dump. Looking at the 1 minute, looking at the 30-minute, way more important. We just got that red dot. We didn't have it before, right, when we started the show.
On the what time frame?
On the 30-minute?
Red dot on the 30. Let's take a look.
Right? We didn't have that earlier, I don't think.
30, we did not. No.
Right? And, Stokes oversold. You got the bear div. All the telltale signs of we're going to dump. VWAP, we already talked about the VWAP putting in the lower high.
Yeah.
Maybe the play is a short with a stop loss above these tweezer tops right here.
Okay. What does that look like?
Let's see what it looks like.
Make me some money, man.
So stop loss for sure at 71,352. I might have to zoom in a time frame to get a better entry price. But let's see. What do we take it down to? This is the 30-minute. A good risk reward would be the 3 to 1 down to 68,737. Let's zoom in a time frame so we can I gotta stretch this across so I can see it. There we go. Zoom in a time frame, maybe we can get a better entry. Let's see. Let me lock this. All right. Maybe we use one of these highs, maybe 70,860 for even better entry.
Your red line is your what moving average?
That is my 50. So basically the 50, that would be a good place. 50 MA.
I like the 50.
So around 70,887.
Higher lows though.
Yeah. 70,000. There we go. Yeah, higher lows, but that's what they want you to think, and that's what, not to get in the whole market maker thing, but that's what they want you to do. And look at the little mini double top there. Yeah, and then I was also looking at the NASDAQ Look at it wanting to dump as well. This is the 1 minute, 5 minute, 30. Yeah, I'm seeing like kind of head and shoulder type of vibe here.
This is probably why Bitcoin's dumping.
Is there news?
Yeah.
What's going on?
FBI has warned police departments in California that Iran could launch a retaliatory attack at the U.S. West Coast using drones.
No way. How? That far?
Apparently, there's a vessel off of one of the coasts. Targets are Iran aspired to do this using unmanned aerial vehicles from an unidentified vessel off the coast.
Unidentified vessel. Well, they better take it out now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. And here it is. Here, FBI warns California that Iran wants to strike the U.S. West Coast. And so the guys, we're not a politics show. We're not a news show, right? It's all about trading. But this could affect the price action, right?
Absolutely.
The markets are, I don't want to say on thin ice, but sentiment is on thin ice.
Agreed.
People, like one piece of news comes out, Trump tweets something, it could literally send the markets to Valhalla. If he does the opposite, and chances are he's going to come out and he's going to read this and say, if they do that, we're going to send in the full might of the military. We're going to go boots on the ground in Iran. And then everyone's going to be freaking out like, oh my God, here we go. 2001 or 2002. When was the Iraq war? 2003?
That was like 2003, 2004. Yeah, 2003. Yeah.
It's going to be, oh my God, it's that all over again.
Yep.
And then you'll get a massive dump. So be very, very careful. Monitor your trades in real time and sweep through your accounts. Make sure you don't have any open orders that you're not happy with. Set your stop losses and double check on them, okay? Because this looks like escalation to me. And so, you just never know. And my one word of advice, don't try to front run his tweets. Don't try to front run news. You will get wrecked. Wait for the news, see which direction the market likes, and you kind of hop on that train if there's a lot of volatility behind the move. If not, wait for price to settle down, and then at that point you can make a decision what you want to do. I went ahead and ended the poll. Bitcoin's next move. So 55% believe rejection to sub 70K versus a continuation to 74K.
Interesting.
What's your vote?
Say those numbers again. Sorry.
So the poll was: will Bitcoin reject down to sub 70,000, or see continuation? Now I posted this at 71K.
Okay.
Continuation to 74, or reject down to sub 70K.
Okay. This is based on my trader instincts alone, but I say I'm saying we see higher prices. Not the sub 70K.
Okay, so you're a continuation.
It's based on absolutely nothing, but I'm a continuation.
Don't turn into Robin here, okay? Listen, man, all I know is green good, red bad.
Based on absolutely
got a feeling,
nothing,
man. I got a feeling here, man. I feel it.
But I am in the short now. I actually just got in.
You got in?
Stop loss at 71,000.
Bro, why didn't you tell me?
Hey, I'm in, man.
I wanted to get on the short. All right, let's take a look
I'm
at
ready
this trade.
ready to lose live if you want to lose with me.
Let's take a look at this trade. What do we got?
The entry is now, I'm showing it here. My stop loss is 71,363.
That's the trade you were talking about.
This is the trade, yeah. I was trying to put it at the correct place at the 50, but I guess I kind of made an error and it got me in now, so I'm in now.
That's happened to me too, man. I saw that Venice, yeah, I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah, so and my take profit is 68,640. And the good news is if we get stopped out, Bitcoin to keep going up and we all, and people get interested in crypto again and we all get rich, so.
Yeah, that's exactly how that's going to happen, for sure. All right, let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. Oh, shit. I thought this was a stable coin. Oh, my God. Is this a stable coin?
What is that? GHO? What is that?
The only GHO I know is the AAVE stable coin. Is this the AAVE stable coin? Because if it is, holy shit, there might be an ARB opportunity here.
What would a stable coin be pumping? Is it depegged like the other way?
Dude, I don't know. This does it give you a contract address here? No, it does not. Number 69. No, this is number 206. It's a different one.
Okay.
Dude, I was going to say, but there is no other Go. That's weird.
GHO.
Yeah, the only Go I know is the AVE stablecoin.
Well, does it say the price of? Because that price says $1. That is a stable coin.
That is a stablecoin.
On crypto bubbles, does it have a price there?
Yeah, $1.36
Interesting.
or $1.30.
It almost seems like a DPEG.
It is,
But like, when does it DPEG that way?
but
You know?
yeah, but this is a stable. This is a stable coin. Look, it was trading at $1 all day.
It's a broken API.
It's a broken API.
It's just an error.
Yeah,
Technical
because
error.
Coin Market Cap is showing $1, and so I was gonna say, yo, short the shit out of this thing, borrow against it because it's gonna come back down to $1. It has to. Or the whole point of a stable coin is $1.
Yeah,
there was an
exactly.
exploit with AVE, some Oracle issue, liquidated $26 million of people's money
Ouch.
on some bullshit.
That reminds me of the Luna,
API.
the Terra Luna thing, man.
Oh, that was an absolute disaster. JP, can you look at ICP?
Yeah, sure.
It's up almost 7% on the day. ICP is a very interesting one, and there we go. It's coming back down. ICP is a very interesting one. Their tech is great, amazing. It's just, are people going to use it? Do people care
Yeah.
about it? It's up 7%. What's your thoughts on ICP and price action?
Interesting. Yeah, there's a big old green bullish mega engulfer here on the 30-minute. That was actually last night around 11 p.m. our time. What was the reason for that?
I'm looking to see if
know.
there's any news.
I don't know. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people looks like they FOMO'd in, and we have somewhat of a rising wedge that was building here. And now that wedge is breaking down. It has lost the trend, and this looks like it'll give it all back to me. Yeah.
Oh, they got listed on Upbit.
Ooh.
Upbit is the largest. It's one of the largest in the world, but it's like a powerhouse in Korea,
Okay.
South Korea.
Yeah, but I would not buy this. And what it did create is a huge fair value gap, right? Because of that huge impulse. So I would draw that.
30-minute.
This is on a 30-minute time frame, yes. So I would draw that fair value gap. And if you can stay above the 50% line, which lines up with the 200 MA on that 30-minute, if you can maintain that level, then yes, we can continue to move. But this looks, I wouldn't hop in this right now. This looks bad.
You would not hop in as
Not
in
right now.
a long.
Yeah, I would not do a long right now.
So is there a short trade setup?
Yes, there could be a short trade setup. And isn't this somewhat of a U, like an upside down U, some type of cup?
It's called the Bart Simpson, bro.
No, I think the Bart Simpson is more like the Bart Simpson head. You know, it has that squiggly.
Quadruple top?
Nah, Bart Simpson looks like a Bart Simpson head. But this it's just a rounded top. It's just a rounded top, and it has a neckline right
What
there.
happened to the Bart Simpson kid?
Yeah, it's a real pattern.
You're talking about Brendan.
But look where it takes you.
Sorry.
I think there is a trade here, but it's not a great risk reward ratio. It's like literally like a 2-to-1, or maybe 1-to-1 really. Let me grab a short tool.
I don't know if I like one-to-ones.
I don't like those either. The traditional market folks seem to do it a lot.
Yeah, unless you have massive margin.
Yeah.
If you're a crypto face, sure. You're putting 500K on the line every trade. Okay. 1-to-1.
Yeah, I don't like it, man. It would be something like this, and look, it's going past it. Yeah, this is an ugly risk reward ratio.
What about a tighter stop loss, JP?
Or maybe a smaller time frame. Knowing what we know in the 30, maybe there's a smaller time frame set up.
Okay.
You know, maybe we go to the 5-minute. You know, you got bear flags playing out here, right? Well, let's get rid of some of these trend lines. You got bear flag after bear flag, right? Bear flag, dump, bear flag, dump, bear flag, dump, bear flag, dump. You know, maybe we play like a move. We fill this out.
JP, I will say though, the big dumps, their volume decreased on the last one. And so could that mean that, and is that a higher low on the RSI or on the Stokes there?
It is. You have a little bit of bull div, slight bull div. I wouldn't call that strong
Barely?
at all. Barely. You see how there's barely a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, between these bottom peaks here. barely. Like, so
Still there though.
not strong, but the trend is also very strong. I mean, only if you wanted to really get in here. And how many times can you catch every bear flag? Eventually, this is want to fake you out a little bit. I agree. So you might have some turbulence at this level. So maybe you go for like, what would have been our, what would be a good resistance level if this thing did want to kind of wick up? Maybe here?
Yeah, I like the 50 there.
Like 50? And see how it just lined up? I didn't even look at the 50. I just looked at the previous resistance there.
The 50 looks good to me. So, and yeah, support, resistance.
Yeah, so maybe we do something like this, and we grab a short tool, and we enter there, and stop loss. See, I would love, the risk would be way off. I would love a stop loss up there. That's not going to happen. Maybe something, a light stop loss there, and that's not bad. You can get a 3 to 1 risk reward ratio with this type of setup, with an entry at $2.68 and stop loss at $2.71.
JP, my question though is if we think it's going to go up all the way up to the 50 before it comes down.
Yeah.
Is there enough room there to make money on the way up and then reverse?
See, now we're being greedy. We want to make money on the way up to go down, down to go up.
Gotta make money both ways, don't
we? Got to choose. I'm not a big fan of taking every single move. We got to choose if we want to take this down or up, I feel. But you're right. What if there is a little bit of support here? Well, let's see. What does the momentum say as of right now?
Oh, the triple saggies.
Yeah, I don't like what this is doing. You see the VWAP trending down. There's no divergence. This looks bad, man, all the way and all measures on this time frame. So the likely case is actually just dump this. What if you just went into a short now with a stop loss just above maybe like the 21?
Give me the levels right now.
In the 200. So
hold on, wait. Sorry, I said it right now, but
yeah,
give me the levels in 2 seconds.
Stop loss would be $2.63.
All right, well, hold on. Where's my entry, big dog? I'm gonna enter at 261.5. Is that good?
261.5. That's good. Yeah, you better hurry up. This thing's about to dump. And then stop loss at 2.637.
37. Oh wait, that's 67. And take profit.
And take profit. Wow, there's like no support, man. You could take this bad boy down to here. Just put $2.48, 2.481. And this thing is already moving. I mean, probability says this dumps.
Should I market order?
Yes, go ahead. Market order.
Market order?
Market order.
All right, bro.
There you
Done.
Go. All right, so your entry is about now.
My entry is the worst entry. What the fuck just happened? How did I get in all the way down here? Okay, all right, whatever.
Low order.
I will bring my stop loss down though.
Liquidity low? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my stop loss down to just above our 9-day MA.
I like it.
Which is 261.7. I'm keeping my TP down. Did I not bring a TP? Okay, well, here's my TP. You said 248?
Let me get back to that chart.
I'm at 248.3. That's a 4-to-1 trade. I like it. All right, we'll see. Are we going to get a dumper here on ICP? I was really hoping you were going to tell me it was going up, man, but whatever. Trying to make some money here, man.
Yeah, let's make it. I mean, we're here to ride the wave, ride the trend. The trend says down right now, but it could reverse.
Yeah. My initial thought was on decreasing volume, it was going to reverse, but maybe we get one more dump from a bear flag.
Yep.
And if that dump has lower volume than the previous 2 dumps, then at that point I would be looking for a long. But I'm kind of in your camp. I do think it dumps
and we
one
have
more time.
Huge fair value gap right below us too, man. Huge.
Is that going to fill? What time frame is that on?
That is the 5-minute. Look at that huge gap.
5 minute. Let me pull up ICP real quick. 5 minute. I'm not as smart as you, JP, so I'm just going to go ahead and use an indicator.
Okay.
Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And you're talking about this right here?
Yep.
Yep.
That's it.
That's a massive gap. You are right, my friend.
Yeah.
Will it fill this 5 minute? Like the lower end is $2.35. Damn.
So if it happens to fill, I would take profit halfway down.
Yeah, that's 2.44. Yep. Where do I have my take profit? I can bring this down. Okay, we'll get a little greedy here. 2.442.
Keep in mind, Bitcoin moves is all off, man. You know.
Yeah, where is
see.
Bitcoin, by the way?
It's coming up a little bit. Let's go to smaller time frames. Kind of bouncing off the 50 on the 5-minute. I got a feeling there's low volume though. Let's look at the volume. Yeah, volume is greatly decreased on the 5-minute. Fresh green dot, low Stokes though. Very low volume. The NASDAQ is moving lower with also a low volume. Somewhat of a change of character coming here for the NASDAQ. And they also have a fair value gap right below us. Yeah. You see this?
Yep.
We lose that level, and then you have this gap here. And if I zoom out on the NASDAQ, look at this gigantic, like, inverse head and shoulders.
Well, that's pretty big.
Look at that, right?
Huge. It's huge. All right. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I wanted to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be back here tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. And if you want to support the channel, there's a link in the description. If you want to create an account with Bitunix, they'll give you some free money.
All right, smash that like. Take care, folks.